Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a hair tutorial for you guys, and I have been getting asked to do this one because, as you can tell, it's like I grew inches overnight. But every time I seem to put in my hair extensions, I get a lot of people asking me how do I apply them, because if you know how my real hair is, I have a very short bob and it's a very blunt cut, which is one of the hardest, I feel like it's one of the hardest hairstyles to blend hair extensions into, because the lengths are so different and the cut is so sharp that you really have to find a way to master it in order to make it look like it blends really well and that it can pass as your real hair. Trust me, this has taken me a lot of trial and error. I have gone through I don't know how many sets of hair extensions because I kept thinking that it was the hair extensions brand that was maybe not working for me or whatever it may be, but then I found the key as to what I needed to do to make it very believable and blend really well. So I will tell you what that is once we get into the tutorial. But the extensions that I will be using in this video are from Irresistible Me. I have been using this brand for quite a while now, and I am using their True Blend set in 2 different lengths, which we'll get into in a minute. But I love it because the hair is very soft. I got them in 200 grams, so it is on the medium side of the thickness scale, so they're not extremely unrealistically thick for my hair type, nor are they too thin and look real skimpy. I feel like it just blends in really well, and I'll be showing you guys how I do this half up half down little fountain hairstyle. But without this hairstyle, I can wear my hair all down, and doing the trick that I tell you will help blend it in just really well. I have photos up on my Instagram of me with like the long hair and stuff, with it all down, so that way you guys believe me that it really does blend that well. So if you guys want to see how I got this hair style and how to blend your extensions, if you have short hair like me, then keep on watching. Right, so for this hairstyle, I'm actually going to be using 2 different sets of extensions, and here is the trick in case you have short hair like mine and you have a blunt cut. These are the True Blend, and the color is Jet Black, which is number 1. And I have gone through several different bundles of hair extensions, like from this line and from this company, and I found that the trick to blending out the hair with my actual hair, my haircut and everything, it's really hard when you have short hair. So I have 2 different lengths that I'm working with. The longer length is going to go towards the bottom, and then as we go up towards the top of my head, the wefts are going to become shorter. So I'm working with 2 different lengths here. I am working with the longest set, which is going to be the 22 inches, I believe. It's either 22 or 24, but I believe it's 22 inches. It's been a while since I've ordered these, so I can't really remember the exact length. And I believe that it's also about a 200 gram weight. Like I said, I've had these for a long time, so I don't really quite remember the exact details of them, but I'm pretty sure that's close. And then the shorter length that we're working with is going to be the same type of set, but they're going to be 18 inches, so they're a lot shorter. And having that level of different lengths is actually going to help with the blend, because I found that when I was just working with one length, it was so hard to blend it into my hair because it's just so short. So one of the first things to do if you have short hair like mine, and that I recommend doing, is taking a bit off from the bottom here. I would say from your ears down. I'm just going to clip this part out of the way. And what I'm going to do is actually gather all of this hair that I have down here and tie it into a low pony. This is a trick that I learned from Jenny69, because she also has that short hair, and it helps disguise any of your short little hairs from coming out here and making it really obvious that you're wearing extensions. It's just kind of like a little trick. Leave that. You can choose to pin it if you want. You can lift the ponytail up and pin it with some bobby pins. I'm going to be wearing my hair down, so I really don't feel like I need to do that. to blend it, you can actually just like leave it like that and it should be fine. So I'm gonna put in the first weft already, and it's gonna be the 22 inches, and it is a 3-clip weft. These do have clips, and what kind of makes these extensions really cool is that they have a very thin band, like where the clips are. So they make them, it like lays really flat on your head. So those are going to be clipped in like that. So now I'm going to take, sometimes the hairs like right here get clipped into there, and I actually really don't mind it, because the less you have like of your short hairs coming out here, the more real it looks. So I'm going to take just about maybe an inch above my ear. And again, clip that hair out of the way. And then I'm going to be taking 2 more 3-clip 22-inch long wefts, because now that we're moving up on my scalp, it's a little bit wider. So I'm going to clip one on this side. And then this second one, I'm gonna do the same thing. And they're kind of overlapping because they meet in the center, the back of my head. So that's okay. I kind of like to just push all the hair up to the front just so I can see what I'm working with here. I kind of see the length here. This is where the 22 inches fall. So they are pretty long. So now I'm going to go about an inch above that weft. So now I'm going to take a 4-clip 18-inch weft. So this is now one of the shorter ones. And this one is going to go right in the center of the back of my head. So if I was gonna wear my hair all down, I would have probably clipped in something right here, which I might later. But since I'm gonna be doing like a half up, half down type of style, I am gonna just switch it up a bit. So now what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of hair to just kind of cover up those wefts, those clips. And the good thing is when your hair is this dark and everything, and since the clips and the wefts, like look at how dark this is. It's really hard to detect any clips. So now I need to add some length to this top part because I am going to wear it down. So what I'm going to do is kind of cut this in half. Like that. So this is a 2-clip 18-inch weft that I'm going to attach right here. I'm going to take another 2-clip 18-inch weft, and I'm going to kind of flip it and attach it onto this part backwards, just for some extra volume and going in a different direction. And I'm going to hold a mirror to the front so I can kind of see behind and make sure I pluck out any hair that will help cover the clips again. Since I like put my hair down right now, I kind of lost track of where I had pulled out hair to cover up the clips from the weft that was still down here. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So now what we're going to do is tie this bunch into a pony. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Got To Be Glued hairspray. I'm just going to spray it at the front here for now. And with a teasing brush, I'm just going to kind of smooth this over so I don't have any flyaways. And then I'm gonna take a hair elastic and just tie a little ponytail. So it's kind of hard to tie ponies when you have like this long of hair because hair always wants to get caught in, so you just have to be really careful. So we're gonna tease that and everything in a minute and then hide the elastic, but for right now, I just kind of want to see the front of my hair and see if I need to add anything, which I think I might. So I'm gonna take a 1-clip 18-inch weft, and I'm going to try my best to hide it right under in here, which my hair is really thin here already, so it's gonna be careful. There we go. And same thing on the other side. So now I'm just gonna go in with a curling wand and just kind of retouch on the curls a little bit throughout the hair before I begin to tease and adjust and put on like the final touches. The wand that I'm using is from Hot Tools. And it's just your standard curling iron. I believe it's just a 1-inch barrel as well. You do kind of have to be careful on the temperature that you're putting your heat tools at, because anytime you're working with extensions, you know, hair that may not be yours, you just never really know how it's gonna react until you test it out. So right now I have it at about 380 or so. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. I usually will do my own hair in the 400 range, but for extensions, I definitely need to be a little bit more careful and cautious not to overheat it. So then I'm gonna just spray a little bit more of the got2b hairspray, mainly on the top part here, because this area is where I really don't want the curls to dry. And then I'll just do some in the front. I'm gonna take sections of the pony part, and I'm just gonna kind of back comb. Just to add a little bit of thickness to it. I'm gonna just take these pieces that we had pulled out to lay over the clips, and I'm also gonna tease those. And now I'm just gonna take a small section of hair. So from the teasing and everything, I mean, and then my real hair, I have like these short little hairs happening. I kind of don't like that vibe too much, so I'm just gonna shoot it with some more of the got2b, just right on the top, and I'm just gonna smooth those down. And then to kind of keep any flyaways from happening like around my face, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the got2b glued spiking gel with my little toothbrush here. And like here, I'm just gonna comb this down. And then that's basically it. This is the completed hair look. Alright guys, I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope this helped you with your extensions, because Lord knows I was on the struggle bus to find a way to help blend my extensions, but I'm really glad that I found a way and that I don't have to grow out my hair, because I love the short hair lifestyle. It is just easy for me. It is just my hairstyle, but I do like to switch it up from time to time and rock the long locks. So that's that. If you guys found this video helpful, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and all my links to my socials are down below in the description box, as well as a link to these extensions that I am using. So make sure to check it out. Also, if you want to save on these extensions, also make sure to use my code. You don't have to, but if you want to, great. If not, fine. But there is a discount code down there for you as well. So that wraps up this video. I'll see you guys in my next one.